Welcome back to That's Debatable. Today's debate, powered by Cisco Webex, is all about Tiger winning green jackets. Which Masters victory was his best? Was it his first in 97 or his fifth in 2019? Josh Sens in California versus Andrew Tursky in Arizona. Josh, would you like to go first or defer?
I was carefully studying the ShotLink data, and I think Andrew should go first here.
All right, let's see it.
I'd like it to be noted to the fans at home that this is actually the original Tiger Woods Sunday Red outfit. Andrew might be trying to get you to think that he was originally sponsored by Nike. Not the case.
Right. Tursky, it's finally your chance.
Already firing shots, not even your turn. Tiger 97, it holds a special place in my heart. It was great, kind of got me into the game. But as sports fans, we live for underdog stories and comebacks. And Tiger winning in 2019, that's the ultimate comeback, maybe the best in sports history. It's really like the ultimate display in perseverance. In 97, Tiger had it all. He was young. He was injury-free. He had it 25 yards past everyone. He didn't know what losing was. He just won the amateur, 100 times in a row coming in. He won the NCAAs. He was basically expected to win the Masters. It wasn't a shock. 2019, on the other hand, he basically did the impossible. He came from public humiliation, surgeries, WDs every week, a fused spine, chipping hips. Everyone said he was done. I wrote him off. You probably wrote him off, I'm sure. If he'd have retired, we'd have all been like, all right, yeah, I get it. I understand. But then at 43 years old, he's beating all these modern young guys that basically play, and they're as good as they are because of Tiger. They're like his sons in the game, basically, and he comes out on a course that's not really set up for him anymore, and he beats them in, historic fashion.
All right, Josh, were you expecting Tiger to win the 97 Masters?
Well, we can get that factual correction because Tiger was actually the Vegas odds-on favorite heading into the Masters. He had already won the Tour Championship prior, but I want to get to my main points first before we get to that. 2019 was a sweet win, but by every measure that really matters, the significance of the event itself, the impact on the broader game, the magnitude doesn't compare to 1997. It was Tiger's first major as a pro. He was 18 under. That was a Masters record. He won by 12, a major championship record at the time. You have to go back to Tom Morris to get that. Jack Nicklaus watched his performance and said, "This is the most dominant player I've ever seen, more than I ever was." He played with the defending champ Nick Faldo that first round. He blew him away by 5 shots. Faldo missed the cut. He was so rattled. This was Tiger at the peak of his powers. I grant you that. That's what made it so astounding. He corrected his swing mid-round. He went out in 40 on the first day, corrected it. Nobody does that. He shortened his swing and then went on to blow everybody away. Rick Riley said it, and he wasn't wrong. This is the day golf changed forever. Andrew alluded to it. You look at it, Augusta itself had to change the way it set up the course. Other tournaments in turn did. Every player, every young player you know and love today was influenced by that performance. It reverberated beyond the game. Also, Tiger's dominance affected tour prizes. It affected everything we know. And then a great individual win, but sports are about a broader social context. First minority to win a major at a tournament that had not even allowed its first black player until the 70s, hadn't had a first black member since the 1990s. This was an impactful event in every way at the venue and for the broader game and society at large.
All right, Andrew, you can say the same thing about 2019, I think. How did 2019 impact society at large?
Well, it impacted society in the way that inspired millions and millions of people, myself included, that you can go from rock bottom to back on the mountaintop. That was a pretty good pun right there. Mountaintop, rock bottom. 97 was iconic. I don't think anyone's going to argue with you there. But, 2019, it brought so many of us to tears, basically. It's like the ultimate redemption, life-conquering story. 97, it was this young gun kid coming out on top of the world, and he did what people anticipated. 2019, he also beat a leaderboard worth of, it was Koepka and Dustin Johnson, Ricky Fowler. Tiger 97, he beat an aging Tom Kite, Tom Watson. There wasn't a lot of competition there.
I think that's a good point, Mr. Sens. What say you of the leaderboard that Tiger had in the late 90s?
Well, first of all, I want to say that emotions, Andrew mentions emotions rightly, but this is about facts. And let's remember that Tiger was the odds-on favorite heading into the event. He had already made the astounding comeback that Andrew is referring to. It's true. I would grant you that the field wasn't in its top, but it wasn't as tough as the field that Tiger beat in 2019. I'll grant you that. But look at the way Tiger played. Tiger was all over the place in 2019. All the stars had to align for Tiger to win the event. He was missing fairways. He pulled into the trees left twice on 14. He benefited from a water ball by Koepka on 12, by Molinari. Everything aligned for Tiger to win that. It was an inspiring story, but when you look at the dominance again, the broader impact on the game, the way it changed Augusta, the way it changed modern golf, the way it changed the industry, you just cannot compare the magnitude of the two.
You guys are both here in the Final Four for a reason. Both great points. I'm going to have to go with 97. Mr. Josh Sens, Tiger changed the game, completely changed the game, and 2019 was a great story. But it doesn't have that conclusion unless we have the beginning, and that was 97. Josh Sens, you move on, and that's Debatable, powered by Cisco Webex. You will see Mr. Bamberger in the final.
Now I could take that, punk. Hey, Andrew, we'll settle it on the golf course. I'm sure you'll beat me there.